Mm-mm. Hello everybody, welcome to this live race here at Canada, 8th round of the season. So happy to be back after last time I couldn't make it because of my girlfriend. I know that's none of your business, but yeah. So we have the first car here to hit the track. As usual, it's Conor McGregor with his Renault. So we already have some action going on here on the track. Male following close. So last time when I couldn't make it, Matthew 40 got the pole position with a 3/10 advantage over Alpomut K, and then he went on to win the race. In the meanwhile, McGregor starts his lap. First chicane. It kinda looks like a messy lap. A good lap time here should be about 1 minute 7 seconds, I guess. I was asking the guys earlier in the chat. Very understeery on the last corner, and we have the first 2 lap times of the session, with Elias Rep leading at the moment. We have Alpomut K on the last corner here, on the final straight, only second at the moment, behind Elias Rep, who probably set a decent lap time. But it has to be said that Alpamutke is on the yellow tires. So we have Matt, the championship leader, here on the back straight. At the moment on the red tires. So no, he goes back to the garage. So after 3 minutes we have Elias Rep on provisional pole position, followed by Alpamutke, Enjoyer, Matt, Perry the Dog, Conor McGregor, Orbe King. My 8th for the win, Little Post 78, Jeffingston, last driver, slowest driver to set a quali lap. So Elias Rep starts another qualifying lap. Let's watch on board. It's very difficult to get a good lap time here because you have to gaze the walls on the exit everywhere, so it's easy to make a mistake. Ride the curbs here. He's already on pole position. However, Alpamutke set his qualifying lap on slower tires, so he probably has something in his pocket to offer. As Elias Rep improves his lap time by 1/10, if I'm not mistaken. So in the meanwhile, Mayet for the win left the session. So when there are 9 minutes to go, 9 minutes and a half to go, we have Elias Rep still on pole position. Is one of the 2 drivers to interrupt Matt qua. But that was silly. So Elias Rep retired from the session. You saw what happened as I was watching him, so you saw what happened. Arpomutke has gone out on red tires. So it will be interesting to watch his onboard lap. No, he drives back to the pits. So anyway, I was saying that Matt got 52 points in one race at Monaco last time, 2 weekends ago. He got pole position, then he won the race, and he also set the fastest lap, which means he got double points for that as well. So in total that was 52 points, and that is the how do you say it? Well, he holds the records for most points in one single race. He's leading the championship by I was saying he's leading the championship by 19 points, which means that he can't be sure to walk away with the championship lead from this race. So at the moment we can watch Arpomutke's lap time on the soft tires. So it could be pole position if he puts the lap together. Nails the apex here, uses every inch of the track on the exit. Nails the apex here again. It's always close between Matt and Arpomutke, even though at the moment they are not even in the top two. So let's wait and see a few seconds where Arpomutke manages to put his car. Last chicane, and he aborts. So he probably wants to start on the hard tires. He aborted this lap time, and he doesn't look like he's going for another attempt. So he probably just wanted to test this compound for the race, or he probably felt that he couldn't get pole position, so he decided to keep the other lap time. Let's see if he goes back to the pits or starts another flying lap. He decides to go back to the pits, yes. So the first Matt leaves the pits now. So we have the championship leader on track with red tires. Touches the white line on the exit there. He has a very slower driver, a much slower driver ahead, so I think he either decides to get past, or yes, he gets past. So it will be interesting to watch his lap on board, as he is the fastest driver of the league and championship leader, totally dominating the league so far. Two minutes to go. And he starts his lap. It can be good for the race if these two guys don't start at the front. Conor McGregor left the session, Jair left the session, so Elias Rapp is still on pole position, even though he retired a very long time ago. Matt on the final corner, and he takes pole position. So Matt takes pole position. I was saying that a great lap time is about 1 minute and 7 seconds, and he sets 1:07. So only a few seconds to go. Alpamutke is retired. Perry the dog is still on track, but he's not going for a quali lap time. So LK Stina finishes sixth. Sorry. So it should be pole position for Matt. Two minutes left for those who are still completing their laps, but I don't think anyone has the pace to take the pole position away from Matt. Oberking on the final corner, last chicane, uses every inch of the track on the final straight, keeps the car on. Oh, that's decent. That's a decent lap. Less than a second away from less than a second of Matt. So it's pole position for Matt once again. The championship leader gets pole position again. Why do I get points for doing nothing? I don't know. So Matthew 40 gets his 5th pole position of the season in only 8 races. That's I think that's the record. Elias Rep 2nd, Jayor, Perry the Dog, Orb King, Alpamut K starts 6th, but he starts on medium tires, so he can use an alternate strategy to get close to the top. I hate this weight every time. Session starts in 5, 4. You see on the right screen, the right side of the screen. So the formation lap starts with Matt leading the pack. Then we have Elias Rep, Jayor, Perry the Dog, Orb King, Alpamut K, I was saying, starts on medium tires, so we don't expect him to attack the front runners at the very start of the race, but later in the race it can be a surprise. Then LK Stina Hixie, I guess is pronounced, yes. Nick Van Gelder, Mayet's two-time world champion, two-time champion of the Dynamic Racing League. So Matt is ready, waiting for everyone. So I guess we can start. It's a lights out and away we go. Looks like Matt got off the line very well. Elias Rep tries to attack on the outside, but Matt keeps the lead. So Matt, Elias Rep, then Jayor, Orb King, and Jayor kept their places, their positions. Alpamut K lost a place. I think everyone managed to come out alive from the start. We have Matt in the lead here. Elias Rapp tried to get close, but Matt had the inside line. It's always very difficult to overtake at the start in Canada, as the first corner is very close from the starting position. First lap completed with Matt, fastest driver so far. So Jairo managed to get past Elias Rep. I missed that as I was watching Matt. Not sure whether that was a mistake from Elias Rep or an overtaking attempt from Jairo, a successful overtaking attempt. Jairo is one of the very few winners of the season. Won Spain, where Matt retired. You remember I was commentating that. Oh, Elias Rep spun, and if I saw correctly, he hit the wall on the other side of the track. So yes, he's got a broken front wing, so he has to go back to the pits. It could have been a very good weekend for him, a very good race, but now he will have to build everything from scratch. Mayates retired from the session. Two-time champion Mayates for the win, retired from the race. We're watching here Elias Rep, Alfa Romeo driver. It's a very long stop, as he has to change, as he had to have his front wing changed. Decided to choose medium tires to try to make this stint last as long as possible, if not to the end, if possible. I don't know. I think he needs to calm down. He nearly lost control again at the same exact place. Of course, it would be difficult for him to catch up again. He only needs a safety car or something. So let's watch what's happening at the front with Matt. Much faster than Jairo at the moment. Doesn't look like Jairo can keep up, as Matt has already pulled a 3 seconds gap. 3 second gap. So 5 laps completed. Matteo 40 leading as always. Jairo, Lerke, Stina, Orbeking is starting on soft tires for a change. That virtual safety car. So Alpamut got passed under virtual safety car, so he had to let Olbrekin through again. Probably, I don't know, maybe because of my age, even though he retired a couple laps ago. I don't know, probably lost the front wing or something, I don't know. So virtual safety car has ended. Let's watch this battle here as they're very close. Olbrekin on soft tires, but Alpamut is quicker. Tries to dive on the inside. Olbrekin has a better exit on the outside. Very impressive from Alpamut to be quicker than Owen on a slower tire. And Alpamut gets past. So I think the fight for the win should be, even though at the moment it's not, you know, it's just a virtual fight, as Alpamut is down in 4th place. And we have an interesting comment from my mates on my stream. Alp clearly forgot what it's like to race down the field. So I'm not going to comment on that. I was not watching Alpamut, so I can't really comment on that. Christina decides to pit. You know, the red tires are quicker, but last have a very short lifespan. Comes out, yes, 10th place. In the meanwhile, we have Matt in 4th place as he pitted as well. Jair leading at the moment, but he will have to pit. So even though there isn't a real fight going on between Alpamut and Matt, I think that towards the end Alpamut should be able to at least give Matt a challenge, as Matt will be on the medium tires, if I don't know, and Alpamut has yet to use his red tires, so Alpamut decides to pit. 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Hard tires. So this is the hardest compound available. that means that he wants to go to the end. There's no other explanation. So Apumutke rejoins in 5th place behind Elkestin and Carter, fighting for podium. Kristina got past. Jayor has got a and that's trouble for Matt. That could change everything, because Matt has got front wing damage. So Matt has got a front wing damage, and that could be an unbelievable surprise. I don't know how much that will affect his race pace. He cuts the corner here. I don't know if he tries to go in back to the pits. It's difficult to judge from the outside because I'm not driving the car, so I don't know what it feels like. So that could be a race changing event. Yes, he goes back to the pits. Back to the pits and chooses red tires, changes front wing, whereas Apumutke has got past. So Matt rejoins the track in 7th place. Yes, see. So sorry, I had a little problem. I was saying that if you were watching, Matt basically crashed into Jayor, who had to drive a full lap on a puncture, and he's leaving the pits right now. He had to drive a full lap on 3 tires as he got a puncture on the straight, on the main straight, as soon as he drove past the pit entry. So Matt had to pit again, and that unbelievably, yes, put Apumutke in 2nd place. So now Matt is on the soft tires and probably is much quicker than Alpumutke, so he can catch up. But Matt has to pit again. So I think Alpumutke will fight hard when Matt catches up, if he does, obviously, because Alpumutke can go to the end. In the meanwhile, he's fighting for the lead, opens DRS, LK Stina doesn't even defend. LK Stina doesn't even bother defending, and Alpumutke takes the lead. So we have Alpumutke in the lead of the race after he started 6th, qualified on medium tires. That's a complete plot twist. Alpumutke first after 15 laps, and we have Matt in 5th place, but he has to pit again. Not everything has gone his way so far. He retired from Spain, a race that he should have won. So we have Matt here approaching a bunch of slower cars. He still can't use DRS as Carter decides to pit. So Matt is in 4th place. 5 seconds off Owen, King. Wouldn't want to say something stupid, but Alpumutke should be the favorite at this point. So in the meanwhile, Kestina got past again, Alpumutke gets past again here. Penalty for Liverpool 78, 3 seconds. So it's easy to cut the track multiple times, and you get a penalty for that, so everyone gets a penalty in Canada. In the meanwhile, we have Matt getting closer to King. So it looks like the upcoming fight is Matt and Orbeking. I don't know how hard Orbeking would fight back. As he is on a different strategy. So, but we have an upcoming fight here. I think Matt should be close to Orbeking in a few laps. You can see the gap getting shorter and shorter every meter of the track. Twenty laps completed, 15 laps to go. Please get close, I want to commentate a fight because, you know, there is basically nothing going on at the moment. So 1, 2, the gap that separates Orbeking from Matt. I predict they should be engaged in a fight by the end of next lap. LK Stina pitting and with medium tires they should be able to drive to the end. Matt pit again. Matt pitted again. And he rejoins in 5th place ahead of Perry the dog by a couple of seconds. So we have Alpamut K in the lead. So we have we have Alpamut K in the lead. He can go to the end with his hard tires. Then we have Orbeking, who is 8 seconds off Alpamut K, but has yet to stop again. It's basically in Alpamut K's hands here at the moment. So we finally have a fight. Matt rejoins very close to Nick Van Gelder. Tries to get past without DRS. very difficult to get past here because you have all the corners are closer to each other. Nick Van Gelder sits in the middle of the track to prevent Matt from attacking him, but Matt has got much more pace and gets past very easily. So we have Matt on fresh tires trying to catch up with LK Stina. So this is a real fight because LK Stina doesn't have to pit again, so if Matt wants that position he will have to gain it on track. When did Owen pit? Because he's... yeah. Oh wow. So basically I was 2 years old when he pitted. So I don't think he should be able to go to the end with these tires. We have an interesting fight between ghosts. It's probably the only fight we have at the moment, so I might as well watch that, no problem. So Ghost Ixie overtakes. So that's not even a fight between ghosts, because one ghost is lapped, so that's not a fight between ghosts. Elias Rep retired from the session, so that might cause a safety car. I don't know what happened. I wasn't watching. So prediction, maybe he lost connection because he has his ghost still driving, so he didn't damage his car. Maybe lost connection. So prediction time, Alpumutke can go to the end. I don't see how he can lose this race. Orbekin in the meanwhile decides to pit. Those tires were basically dead. Medium tires again. So Matt is on the podium, and I think he can catch LK Stina, but I don't think that he has enough time to catch LK Stina and overtake LK Stina, as LK Stina is not that slow. Alpumutke can basically jive with one arm out of the window. Oh, we have a fight! Yes. King takes 4th place. Gets past before the main straight. So 29 laps completed, and we have Matt still trying to catch LK Stina, but will 6 laps be enough for him to catch LK Stina and overtake? In the meanwhile, he has to get rid of that lapped car, but it will be no problem as it is a ghost. Yes, it's a ghost. You know, when that happens, I never trust the ghost. I always decide, maybe someone rejoins suddenly, you know. So Matt getting closer and closer to LK Steen. Will he ever catch LK Steen? I don't know. LK Steen driving a solid race. Benefited from all the trouble that happened at the front with Jayor, Elias Rep and so on, but driving a very solid race. I'm not even watching Alpumutke because, you know, he's basically on a trip in Canada. So Alpumutke, winner of the Canada GP. Maybe he will open DRS, maybe not this lap, but next lap I think he will. 1 second and 1 second, 1-1, so he can't use DRS at the moment, but he has finally caught LK Steen. 3 laps time to get the job done. so we will benefit from DRS on this straight. LK Stina kind of messed up that corner, so Matt got a much better exit, is very close, opens DRS, maybe he needed to be a little closer, he tried, no, he nearly crashed into him. So Matt got the job done. Stina basically messed up that corner, that last chicane, and Matt had this position gifted on a silver plate. Tries to break very deep here to stay close to Matt, but Matt looks like he has much more pace and he's already trying to pull away, and he is pulling away. So, last lap for Alpamut K already started. That is kind of weird race, so I can't really, I can't really judge his performance because he started 6th but used medium tires in qualifying, so it's hard to tell whether he had enough pace to take pole position. Then Matt hit Jayor. Jayor had problems. Elias Rep had problems as well. So this was kind of a weird race, but a win is a win. He can drive safely till the end, so I think he is already the winner. Unless he loses connection or something, but he doesn't. So yes, Alpamut K wins the Canada GP. It has been a very weird race. Matt 2nd, but we fly home with the lead in his hands. In his hands. And LK Stina completes the podium. Then Ob King, Peridog, Nick Van Gelder, Carter GA, Hughes Moose, Jeffingston, if nothing happens. So Alpamut K takes the second win of the season. Still needs to find his first pole position of the season, but takes the second win of the season, of his season, and gets a little closer to Matt in the standings. So Alpmund K, Matt, LK Stina, Perry Dog, Orbe King, Nick Van Gelder, Carter, GA, Hughes Moose, Jeff Kingston, Jayor. I'm really sorry for him. That puncture basically killed his race. Elias Rep retired, and he's the other driver who had a dramatic race. So that's all. Thanks for watching, and see you at France with the Dynamic Racing League.